Hello, my friends. I want to share an idea with you tonight, and that is, do you have a problem, or is the problem that you think you have a problem? When we hear the word problem, what do you think about? I personally sometimes think about pushing a boulder up a hill, but what I would like to share with you tonight is, first of all, what is a problem? What does it really mean? And then what are 3 tips that you can use to overcome this thing we call a problem? So a problem, as I looked it up in the dictionary, it is a thing that is difficult to overcome or achieve. So first idea I want to talk about is, if you look at this, pretend this is the problem we're talking about. Do you notice that the more you think about this problem, the bigger and bigger it gets? So the first idea I want to share with you is put it on a shelf. Okay, so literally put it on a shelf. So this means that psychologically, I am going to maybe think about this problem like a book. It's a book that I put up on a shelf, and I do it for maybe it's just 24 hours, just enough so that I can give myself some space, some peace of mind, some time to think about it without obsessing about it, and thinking about it in a way such that I'm not thinking about it like it's a problem. I'm getting on with my life, and I'm going to let this thing sit somewhere else. The second thing I want you to think about is the word problem. There's 2 letters in it. It's M-E. Yes. So me stands for me. How am I accountable to the situation that's going on right now? Now, I think about situations I've dealt with in my lifetime. Maybe it's somebody I worked with. Maybe it's somebody I worked for. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a family member. But some of our biggest problems I think we face are with people. And what I invite you to do is, instead of thinking about it like it's that person's fault or they're the issue or they're at cause, is ask yourself, how am I at cause in what's going on right now? Like, really ask yourself, is there something I can do to make the situation better? Maybe it means I need to have a crucial conversation with somebody. Maybe it means I need to practice my boundaries with someone else. Maybe it means I need to just ask myself, is this person really going out of their way to make my life miserable today? I mean, really, is that person waking up today saying, how can I make Amy upset and angry today? I mean, it sounds silly even kind of saying that, but how often do we go into a mode of being a victim when there's a problem, instead asking, how can I make this better today? And the last word I want you to think about in problem is R, and that stands for resourcefulness. So resourcefulness looks like this. It's when we look at thinking outside of the problem, think outside the box. What are some solutions that I can implement to overcome this challenge I'm having right now? So instead of saying stuck, and instead of feeling like, again, I'm pushing this boulder up a hill like I was talking about earlier, what are some ideas, some things I can brainstorm to overcome this? Now, some of the best ways I've found to be resourceful are, number 1, talk to somebody. Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a coach. And the other thing I do is sometimes I will even write it out. I'll journal about something. I'll write it on a piece of paper. And I notice when I do things like that, I start to think of ideas, and I think of solutions to what I'm facing. Maybe the other person has an idea. Maybe writing it down, I brainstorm and I come up with an idea. But the last thoughts I want to leave you is problems are opportunities in disguise. I sincerely believe everything happens for a reason, and that reason is a service. Maybe this person is trying to teach us something. Maybe the situation is trying to teach us something. But I know one thing, no problem lasts forever. And trust me, I've been through everything in my life I can think of. Maybe you have too. I was almost killed by a drunk driver when I was very young. I have had job challenges. I've had people challenges. I've been divorced before. I've had financial setbacks. I've moved. I mean, there's a lot of things in my life. And the one thing I know is that nothing lasts forever. And out of every one of those things I just shared with you, I've always come away from them knowing that I'm stronger. I have more ideas. I have more wisdom. I have more skills. And most importantly, I have character for what I've been through. So I invite you to no longer look at this as a problem. Look at this as an opportunity for self-discovery and growth in disguise. Always here to serve you. Reach out to me if you'd like to chat about this again.